Hey guys, it's David Patrick Green here, hackhollywood.com, and we're in the midst of the coronavirus, and I'm also in the middle of a rainstorm, as it turns out. What I won't do for you guys, a little bit of bedhead, a little bit bleary-eyed, not a great sleep, but that's okay. I'm here for you. So today I just want to talk about how to have the most amazing resume in acting. How to have people look at your resume and just be filled with wonder. Okay, so before we do the talk, please like, share, subscribe, and click on the bell for notifications. And if you got any questions, comments, or suggestions, put them in the comment section below. And please check out my website, hackhollywood.com. We're doing a rebuild right now, but hopefully it'll be fixed by the time you look. Okay, so how to have the best resume in the world is really, really easy. It's not having any resume at all. I know it's kind of a trick question, trick answer, whatever you want to call it. But what I mean by that, how is that possible, David? How can I not have a resume? How's that going to work? People are always telling me to fix my resume. The way this works is to not need a resume, and you don't really need a resume when you actually know people. So we're back to the old, you've got to have relationships with people in the business. If you're depending on a piece of paper to do your talking, then you're going to have problems, because guess what? That resume, the only purpose of the resume is to lead you to meetings with people, right? But unfortunately, it doesn't have much of a voice of its own. You have an amazing voice of your own. You know how to represent yourself. You know how to talk to people. You know how to let people know who you are, what your capabilities are. And if you do that, then, frankly, the only thing that you're going to have to talk about with regards to what you've done is in face-to-face meetings. Nobody's going to go, well, let me see your resume. They might, right? It's possible. Have a resume if you care to. Or if they say, let me see your resume, and you don't have one, well, I guess you can write one. It's really not that hard to do. You just, really what they want to know. And this is another thing, right? When people say, let me see your resume, they don't want to see everything you've ever done. They just want to know that you've done something relevant. Maybe you've done something interesting that they have never seen before or heard before, and they might find it interesting. It's like reading a little bit of a story. So if you do choose to have a resume and you create a resume, so this is a little bonus section here, because originally we're talking about not having a resume, but if you are going to have one, then make sure your resume tells a story. And I would personalize it. I would actually only have a resume when somebody asks you specifically for it, and then you can create it and have it tell the story you want it to tell specifically for that person, okay? Because if you can tap into their emotions and their their personality, their interests and all that, they will be much more interested in you than if you just have a generic resume, which is what most people have, and that's what most people use, right? Everything is the same. So I'm all about one-to-one relationships, because then they turn into massive relationships with many people. Okay, so that's how you have the best resume, guys. Is have no resume at all, but find a way to reach out with the people that you would have look at your resume and figure out a way that you can help them. Because if your resume tells them how you can help them, you can tell them how you can help them a lot better and a lot faster, and with a lot more color, flavor, personality, etc. Okay, guys, that's it for now. Hopefully this was helpful. And I'm going to go get out of the rain. Hope you enjoyed this. So otherwise, I will see you on the next one.